This is my adaptive controller. To start to connect the wires, you're going to start with your makey, and currently I have all of my outputs or inputs plugged in, starting, this one's up, down, left, right, space, click, and I've got 2 earth things plugged in. And attached to my up, down, left, right, and one of my earths, I have 3 alligator clips, and they're all labeled on the end of where each of these is going to plug in. So the first one is this earth, and this is going to plug in right here, and this copper wire goes around the whole thing, so it makes it so this entire device is an earth, and these little things will hit the conductive tape and make it move. So then I'm gonna take my up arrow and I'm gonna plug it in up here, just to whatever corresponding action I want. And so I have up here, I'm gonna take my down arrow and plug it in down here. I'll take my left arrow, alligator clips right there, and then lastly on this side I take my right and I bring it over here. And then I have my space and click, and these are also labeled, but these are buttons that are going to control that. And I have conductive wire, copper wire around the bottom, and conductive tape that will make it so when I use my tinfoil piece, it will control that. And then lastly, I take my last earth, which is this, and I just clip it right onto this tinfoil. The way this works is I have a copper wires and conductive tape going all around the base of a piece of foam core, and I have screws hot glued into that and hot glued into my base down here with rubber bands connecting them, keeping it suspended. And then I have, there's copper wire inside of here, and this is solid and it hits down on the conductive tape, which makes it do the action. There's a 3D printed ring in here that keeps the ball on the bottom that moves it, but the 3D printed ring keeps it from moving around. Over here I have 2 balls that are the same as the one on the bottom here, and they are wrapped in conductive tape and copper wire to make them conductive. And then I have Velcro between these 2 parts because this add-on goes also with my quadriplegia add-on, and this connects or can disconnect and be its own thing with another add-on. And then this is a PVC pipe with a pool noodle added on to keep your arm in here, and you can control it like that. Okay, and my last wire is going to be this wire that connects and has a dongle on the end to connect it to my computer, and I'll demonstrate the way the controller works with my computer game that I made on Scratch. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the rubber band right here and put it over your fist, and this is used to hit the space and click buttons, and that works like that and like that. And then as I have this here, you stick your other arm through here, and that controls left, right, up, and down, and that will move like that. And hi, this is my adaptive controller for quadriplegic cerebral palsy. So I'm going to start by plugging in my up, down, left, and right, and I've got all of my wires labeled, and there's 3 alligator clips all clipped into their respective slot on the Makey. So I'm going to start with my up here, and I'm just going to plug it in onto this wire, this little slot for this wire right here. And then I'm going to take my down arrows and same thing, plug it in right over here on these little slots. I'll do the same for my left and right, so I'll take my left over to the left, plug it in right here, and I'll take my right and plug it in on the right. And then my last step for the floor, or for the foot piece, is going to be to take my earth and I'm going to plug it in over here on this copper wire right here. I want to make sure you've got it on both the copper tape and the wire. So then, now that I've got that all plugged in, I'll take this and the amount of alligator clips, make it so it can reach the floor. And then over here, I'm going to take my space and click buttons, and using the same piece I used for my diplegia add-on, I'll put it over here. This base right here on these rings right here, and then same thing with the click button. I'll put it on the ring over here. And then I'm going to tape down my Makey to make sure it all stays in place. We can end it. Now I've got my Makey all taped down and in place, I'm going to take my last wire, which is my earth, and plug it in onto this mouthpiece. And then to complete it, I'm just going to plug this in, and if your computer is like mine, you're going to need an adapter for it. And I'll plug it in to my computer here, and you'll see the Makey light up. And now I'm going to, for this piece, you're going to put it in your mouth. You're going to put it. And then for my up, down, left, and right, you've got your foot strapped in here, and you've got the hot glue dots to keep your foot from sliding around. And you can control it with your ankle. And yeah, that is my quadriplegic controller. Thank you.